All right, this episode will be focusing on getting Loremaster of Northrend and working on some of the Wrath of the Lich King reputations. I've heard from a lot of people that this expansion is very long, so I'll do my best to keep the video short and just give you guys the highlights. I already picked up the quest for Northrend, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and turn this initial quest in, and this should get us started with the Borean Tundra. It looks like we're getting reputation with the Valiance expedition, and so that's going to be our first reputation that we put on our experience bar, and we're just making our way through and working all of these quests. There really hasn't been anything too exciting. Just run around and kill stuff. We just finished everything in the Riplash Strand down here with this quest giver. Again, nothing too exciting, just a bunch of running back and forth and just killing mobs. Yeah, I can already tell this expansion is going to really boost up my quests done on this character, because I think I've probably already done like 20 quests and I haven't even left the beginning quest camp. But so far, the zone looks pretty good. And with that quest turn in, that completes our first quest line in the Borean Tundra. Not bad. That is the second quest line complete in the Borean Tundra. Yeah, it looks like now we have to go further up north to these quest camps up here. Supplies gathered. Now we can turn these two quests in. Let's do the daily one first. There we go. Looks like we have another quest down here as well. Okay, we got the totem. Now we can head back. So that's interesting. So there's two reputations in this zone. It's the Walrus people and the Valiance expedition. Looks like we have a ton of quests in this quest camp. Might as well pick them all up. Ooh, and these are all over the place. That last calf free, we are complete with our first round of quests from this camp right here. Now let's turn this in and see if they have their own reputation. They do not. That's fine, I guess. Also, I went back and picked up herbalism. So now I'm able to gather herbs. All right, there we go. I finished the quest down here in the south. Now I can go back to this camp and turn these in. Hopefully we get another quest line completion. Yeah, we got Friends from the Sea. Let me go turn this in and see if it makes us go down here as well. That way we can get all of these done at the same time. Nice. And it gives us reputation with the Walrus people too. That's good. Actually quite a bit. 500 per. All right, there we go. All platforms are destroyed and we freed all the spirits. Time to turn everything back in. More reputation with the Walrus people. That's always nice to see. We're acquiring reputation pretty quickly. My only gripe so far in this expansion is that anytime you click a usable, it has a 30-second cooldown. Some of these are like 15 seconds. They're just like unnecessarily long. I feel like Blizzard should go back and, I don't know, set everything to like 5 seconds or something. Obviously, when this was live and you were doing the content and you actually had to kill all these mobs, it probably wasn't as bad. But right now, there's just a lot of waiting around that I'm doing. And that is complete. So that's kind of cool. So we got the achievement for that. And we also completed another quest line. So just 4 more to go. So far, this zone hasn't been too bad. There we go. These 2 quests are complete. Let's turn this in. Nice. And it looks like we got 2 honored with the Kirin Tor. Broken key acquired. Now we can turn this in. Yeah, these are definitely speeding up. Here we go. And we're at the new quest camp. And this is giving us reputation with the Kirin Tor, which, as you guys can remember, we got reputation with them from doing Legion. So that gives us a pretty good start. I mean, we're already honored with them. And what, 2,000 rep in almost? Okay, here we go. Turn this in. We need to go find Saragosa's corpse and use this arcane focus on it. Turn this in, and it looks like we got the Wormcrest Accord all the way up to friendly. Nice. We have some more turn-ins, and we can progress with the story now. Here we go. We can pick this stuff up, and that completes the Blue Dragon Flight. That is the 5th quest line for the Borean Tundra. Okay, now we can move on to a different quest camp, which is going to be the one up here called Learning to Communicate. Okay, let's go ahead and pick these 2 quests up. It looks like there is stuff that we need to do in the cave, and there are also a couple of quest givers there as well. Yeah, so far, just a lot of kill quests. Nothing too interesting, no cinematics. Just run around, kill stuff, turn it in, run around, kill stuff. That's pretty much it. Now turn this quest in. Now we got this guy. Let's fight out of here. Okay, that sounds good. This super long and annoying escort quest is now complete. Let's turn all this in. There we go. And this one right here as well. And that completes our participant observation quest line. So just 2 more quest lines to go. There we go. We picked up these quests right here. So it looks like, yeah, we're branching out of this quest camp. And there's a pilot over here who also has his own quest line. It looks like we just need to do 2 more in this area. have to burn these planes. Oh, another 15-second cooldown. That was the last plane. Now we can turn this in. And it looks like we need to make our way back to the airstrip. There's just a lot of running back and forth, doing 4 things over here, running back, turning it in, 4 things. Not too exciting. I'm hoping the quest pick up here soon. Right now we need to run around and collect barrels of oil. And of course, this clicky is on a 15-second cooldown. Doesn't look like there's any more quests in any of these areas. So before I move on down to the bottom right, let me go ahead and explore Garrosh's Landing. That way we can get the Explore Borean Tundra achievement. And as soon as we get to the quest camp that's over here, we should be able to get the achievement Explore Borean Tundra. There we go. We got Explore Borean Tundra. Let's go down here and start working on this camp. Finished the Family Reunion quest line, and we only have one left, and it's called the Last Rites. I believe that's the one that we're working on right now. And this is the final scroll. Perfect. Okay, so we're looking for a glowy orb around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Apparently there's a portal immediately above where we're at. I've resorted to watching a video from 14 years ago to figure out what to do here. So he comes out of the portal. Oh my god. Okay, so you come out of this portal right here. Then you have to go all the way around to here. And then you get teleported all the way up, right? Okay, you do. And now we can do the quest. That we completed the Borean quest lines. Now I believe it wants us to go to Dragonblight, and it actually takes us to the quest that's over here. Let's make our way towards that camp and start working on Dragonblight. Here we go. There is okay. Every single quest that I accept just puts me on a griffin and just flies me somewhere else. That's perfect. All right. I'm gonna start working on some camps, and then I'll cut to when I have some quest lines finished. Let's see. Let's turn this quest in. And we actually got the second quest line done. We just have 6 more to go. And we got some more quests for the walrus people down here. Honestly, getting these reputations up so far hasn't really been too bad. We released our spirit, and we've just been flying around for, I don't know, like 5 minutes. So this is what I mean by the quests aren't super exciting. There's some dialogue, there's some lore, but well, I'm a little too lazy to read it right now. Now that we're done flying around, we can turn this quest in. Another one of these big statues. We actually saw one of these in the Borean Tundra. So we need to kill more of these spirit lobster, or I said the lobster. More of these spirit walrus people. So we need to get a debuff from this guy, and then after we have that, we can jump into the water. So jump into the water in front of the sea monster. Now we can fly all the way back and turn this quest in. And here we go. Let's get whatever. And we got another quest line done. Okay, so these are a lot faster than the quest lines in the Borean Tundra. Let's turn this into the Alliance Ambassador. All right, so we have a ton of quests here. Find out how Chromie dies. We could do that later. So let's start working on these camps. Here's another thing. The quest markers are not very helpful. You pretty much have to look up like every other quest or so to find where the locations are. So as you can see, the quest marker is here, but I actually have to kill stuff all the way over here. I could read the quest and figure it out on my own, but I'm trying to get this done quick. Now we need to return Ruby Keepers to the earth, and I'm assuming those are the giant dragons, maybe? They are. Okay. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Those are giant roots. Okay, that was the last dragon. Now we can turn these quests in. Let's turn this in. And this pretty much wraps up this camp right here. So let's go up north and start working on the next quest camp. And it looks like we have a whole quest chain here. Now we have to protect this ward. And every single time we kill a skeleton, it makes it stronger. And once it's fully powered, we can take the ward back to the guy that gave us the quest in the cave. Here we go. Ward is all done. Now we need to fly back in the cave, turn these 2 in. We uncovered the resurrection chamber. Now we can run all the way back. We'll do some monk tech here. There we go. Okay, I'm assuming we have to go further into the cave again and just kill stuff in it. I was correct. Let's turn these 2 quests in, pick this one up, and we have to go all the way back in to the cave and kill the last guy at the end and stop the ritual. There we go, guy's dead. All right, and with that, it completes every single quest in this cave and wants us to go back to the temple. Before I return, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the other set of quests down here. Here we go, and there's a quest keeper here. Cycle of Life, let's pick this up. and do everything right here. So we did everything basically here. Let's go ahead and see what that high command quest is. Maybe there's another like quest line here that we can turn into the temple at the same time. Let's see what the Winter Guard Keep has to offer for us. Okay, that is a ton of quests. We have more quests over here as well. Oh, my quest log is full. Well, that's not good. There we go. The hourglass is complete. Let's go ahead and turn all the quests back to the Winter Guard Keep. Okay, all of these quests are complete. Looks like we have a turn-in down here. Or we need to find this guy. Hopefully he's alive. And he is. So we have 2 more quests to work on over here. Yep, just some more quests. That's perfect. Yeah, it looks like a lot of quests over here. All right, well, let's keep plucking away. This quest camp is complete. Now we can return back to the keep. And we got some reputation with the Argent Crusade. So we are pretty much around halfway until Exalted with them. Let's see. Yeah, we got some more quests up here as well. Might as well pick them up. They're all in the same area. There we go. Oh, sweet. All right, we got all 3 quests complete. Let's go ahead and turn them in. We need to go back here and reveal the secrets. All the way in here. There we go. Use the orb. There we go. Let's turn this in, pick this quest back up, and it looks like it wants us to go back down here. Okay, no, actually it wants us to go all the way up here into a different zone. We won't do that just yet. Let's go to Naxxramas and see what this quest is all about. There we go. Turn this quest in. Looks like we got a few quests down here. Shouldn't be a problem to get these done. Okay, there we go. That was the last soldier rescued. Let's turn this into Ambo Cache. And we got the Winds of the North. We got Exalted Reputation with the Alliance Vanguard. And that's our first Exalted Reputation in the Northern Continent. That's actually super exciting. We're getting somewhere. Complete this. And we got another quest. And I'm assuming this is to return all the way back to Winter Guard Keep. And to pretty much wrap up this whole little excursion that we had. Yep. And let's turn this into the Visionary. And that is the Frostmourne questline complete. We just have 4 more to do in this zone. I'm going to make a pit stop in the Wormrest Temple and turn these quests in as well. Hopefully this completes some more quest lines, or at least get some close. Here we go. Let's turn this in, and we need to deliver the letter to the temple, which is, again, all the way at the very top. Let's turn this into Alexstrasza. Perfect. That's informing the queen. Quest line complete. Okay, looks like we got a bunch of quests in this area. Let's keep working on them, and we're back. We did a few more quests, and let's go ahead and turn all of these in. And that completes the Dragonflight's quest line. And we just have 2 more to go. All right, so we have all of these completed. Now we can turn them in. Looks like we got another quest over here. Perfect, that is complete. Let's get out of this cave. We need to kill this really big worm that's over here. And I'm assuming it's all the way inside the cave. That's okay. Okay, we found the big worm. Let's go ahead and kill it. Mr. Big Giant Guy. Here you go. And that was the Strategic Alliance completed. Might of the Dragonflight is also completed. And that pretty much completes all of Dragonblight for us. Let's see. What other quests do we have to do? So it looks like we could go to Zul Drak. That's going to be our next. We have like a breadcrumb quest to go there. All right, let's make our way over there and get started on Zul Drak. And this is the quest camp that the quest took us to. Wow, there are a ton of quests here. I just turned in the first round of quests into this camp, and we actually completed a quest line already. So we're off to a good start. Now it wants us to expand into these 2 camps right here. So let's go ahead and start working on those quests. Hopefully we can keep up a pretty good pace in this zone. And we have another one right here. And we're getting reputation with the Knights of the Ebon Blade. So let's go ahead and put them on our experience bar. Oh, and I have a turn-in over here. And hopefully we get some quests that are near the other place that we're about to go to. Kind of. Okay, let's just do all of these. They're on the way. Might as well get them done. We went ahead and put on the disguise and flew up into the Volturus base. And now we're going to go ahead and do all of the quests for the Overlord. Here we go. We're getting Geimer out. And he is officially free. And now we get to, I'm assuming, become him. And then just destroy everything here. That's what it looks like. Huh. Okay. Well, this guy is super wonky to control. Honestly, I'm just going to do this natty. Oh, I can't. Oh no, I have to do it through him. This is much better. There's a higher density mobs here, so this won't take forever anymore. Now we're supposed to kill the other guy up here. There we go. We need to fight Thrym. Thrym is down. And now we need to make our way up north and kill the Algar. Algar the Chosen. There we go. That is complete. And it looks like we're done with this quest. So now we can leave the giant, and then we need to go up and complete another task. There we go. We got the Storm King's Crusade questline complete, and that is 2 out of 8. Okay, so Stefan now wants me to defeat Drakuru. So all of that work for nothing, I guess, because we could have just killed him. Now, I'm sure there's lore, but okay. My disguise just randomly falls off. Let's use our scepter. I guess let's get out of the costume, maybe. Okay, there he goes. He just summons the Lich King. That's crazy. Okay, looks like the Lich King just went ahead and killed him for us. And asked for me. What about me? Let's go ahead and grab the skull. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. That only took me forever, but that's okay. That was so far probably the longest quest line of the entire expansion for me. There we go. Betrayal is complete, and that is the 3rd quest line down. Looks like this place splits up into 2 camps as well. So let's go down here and pick up these quests. Oh, this is a turn-in. We have to find each of these captains and do the tasks for them. All right, and we're back. So I finished all the quests in this area. Now I can just turn everything in. And I don't think there's many quests left in Zul Drak. We have 2 turn-ins right here, and I think these, in fact, are for the 2 quest lines that I have left. This one right here should be for a quest line. There we go. We got the Bear God Mojo. Okay, killed the Tormentors. There we go. All right, bear is killed. Let's go ahead and turn this in, and this will take us all the way back. Unfortunately, these quests are not giving me any reputation with anybody, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There we go. Let's turn this into the Panther. Oh, looks like we have a lot of quests with this guy. All right, let's see. We need to get some Sacred Adornments. Seems easy enough. Low % drop chance, it looks like. There we go. We got another quest line done. So we just have to do one more. And it looks like these guys got a brand new set of quests, but we're really looking for the one that will complete the quest line, which I think comes from this guy right here. Okay, and I believe I got all 3 keys, and this should open this door right here. And we can kill Zul Maz. Now we can go turn this in. Here we go. That is complete. And we have the quest called The Gods Have Spoken. Need an unblemished heart of a guardian. Hopefully that doesn't have a super low drop chance. That was the 3rd one we got. That's not bad. Now we just need to kill some of these wind elementals. There we go. We got the Gusty Essence. Now it's time to go back and turn this in. And this should be the last quest of Zul Drak. We need to get the Prophet of Akali slain. Okay, there we go. And he is slain. There we go. This is ready to be turned in. And that completes the Empire Zul Drak achievement, which puts us at, let's see, we have 3 quest lines down and 5 more to go. Next, I think we should finish up these 2 zones down here, and we're going to go into the Grizzly Hills. This zone starts with a quest here called the Local Support, and let's get started. There we go. First quest down, and probably like 80 more to go from what I've seen online, but hopefully we can fly through this place pretty quickly. It looks like we're getting reputation with the Valiance Expedition. So let's go ahead and put them on our experience bar. Here we go. These 2 quests are done. Let's turn all of this in, and hopefully we get some more story quests around here. Let's see, Test of Metal. Let's go and kill this guy. Turn this in. Pick this quest up. There we go. Escape from Silverbrook. Oh my god, we barely made that. 3%? Okay, that was way too close. We have a few more quests in this area. Let's go pick them up and get him done. Let's see. Now we need to go and slay the Thane Orvald, which is all the way over here. Looks like he's up here, actually. Oh, nice. Well, that was easy. Let's go ahead and finish the other 3 that we just got. Okay, we got our slime samples. Now let's go ahead and fly over here and use our orbs. Just finished another quest. Now we can turn this quest in. There we go. And we got Ursoc, the Bear God, complete. So we just need 5 more quest lines here. We're actually almost to Exalted with the Valiance Expedition. So that's very exciting. It's going to be our 2nd Exalted Reputation for Northrend. Let's get started with the 2nd camp. Now this should be able to complete this quest line, and it did, and we have 4 more to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the quest line that's up here. All right, and we're back. So I just turned this quest into the Mountaineer, and I actually ended up doing a quest line. I believe it was called the Loken's Orders, and I think now that I can turn in these 2 quests, this should finish another quest line, And it did, and that's the Iron Thane. So now we just need 2 more quest lines in the Grizzly Hills, and we'll be all done. Now we can turn this quest into Sasha, and this should complete another quest line. Just have 1 more left, and it's called Revelation. I believe it starts over here. All right, there we go. We got it. Let's go ahead and turn this in. I get the elixir, talk to this guy, and bang. We got the Grizzly Hills quest line completed. Awesome. Now it's time to move on to the Howling Fjord. All right, now we can get started with the Howling Fjord. I can go ahead and talk to McElroy and pick up this quest right here, and this should get us started on this entire zone. Yeah, so the Howling Fjord actually has a total of 12 quest lines, but from what I've seen online, it has the same amount of quests as the other zones, which is probably around 100. In my mind, this should take me somewhat about the same time as all the other zones. Let's not waste too much time and get started. Just finished the catacombs area up here, and we're able to turn all these quests in. And I have a feeling we'll be able to get exalted with the Valiance expedition. Yeah, we're really close, less than 100. Let's turn this one in, and hopefully this hits us exalted. And it did. There we go. That is the second exalted reputation of the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, and that puts us at 72. So far, these reputations haven't been too bad. Let's go ahead and pick up the other quests, and let's keep working on the area. So after doing some more quests, I believe this will complete another quest line for us, and it did. And that was the first one for the Howling Fjord. Now it looks like it wants us to start branching out to a couple of these different camps. So I think we start working on the one to the right, and then slowly make our way from right to left. We ended up doing all of the quests up here with the harpoons. Now we can turn everything into Zorik. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're done with this area. So let me go ahead and fly down south to explore this unexplored area. We got the new Agamand explored, and we just have 2 more things to explore, and then we'll be done with exploring the Howling Fjord. Looks like there is a quest camp over here. There's a few actually right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these 2 up, and then also start working on the Westguard Keep. All right, so we have been working on the Scallywag Point Island, and after a long series of quests, we are finally able to turn in the last one, which should be able to finish a quest line for us. And there we go. The end of Jonas Sterling. And that is our second quest line complete. These quests actually have branched out and are making me go all over the place to be able to do them. But I'm hoping that we will complete a series of quest lines here in a second, because a lot of these are, I believe, like the last quests in their quest chains. In fact, I was correct. So I just finished 2 more quests on the Scallywag Point, and now I can turn this one in, and it should finish another quest line for us. And bang, that is number 3 out of 12. Okay, so when I said the zone should, in theory, go faster, I think I was wrong. There are a lot of side quests that you can get tangled up in, as well as a lot of the quests make you travel across the map. So hopefully once we work our way further up north, that kind of stops. So that way we can do this zone in a reasonable amount of time. I just turned the quest into Captain Adams, and I got another one complete. And let's see if I can turn this one in. Okay, there we go. And we got 1 more complete. Cool, so that puts us up to 5. Let's start working on the quests in the Westguard Keep. So far, we've gotten reputation with the Explorers League, which we're about a third of the way through until Exalted, and we've also got reputation with the Tuscars. In terms of reputation, we're getting a lot from this zone. As I was doing the quests, I realized that I missed one that was down here, and now we can turn it into Orphis, which will complete another quest line for us. And I believe we have to take this all the way down to the Kamagua, I think? Yeah, Kamagua. Let's turn this in, and this should give us another quest line complete. The Doom Approaches. So now we're officially halfway through with the Howling Fjord, and I really thought it was interesting because I was pretty much stuck on like 2 out of 12 quest lines, and then once all of them like kind of unwind, you just turn it all in and you're pretty much halfway done with the zone. Maybe I was right about the amount of quests not being that much, but we'll see. I still have half the zone left. Okay, I just turned in another quest, and I got a quest line complete. All right, it looks like we need to go further up north and start working on the northern part of this zone. There we go. We turned another quest in, and we got Conqueror of the Scorn, which had us go down to Scorn and just go ahead and kill a bunch of mobs, set a bunch of houses on fire, and that's pretty much it. Nothing too interesting. There we go. We picked up another round of quests. And I probably need to refresh my Darkwind Fair buff at this point. That way I'm getting maximum value out of these quests. Just did a ton of quests here. Let's start turning all of them in, and hopefully we finish a few quest lines here. We did not. Okay, we did. We finished one, but that's all done. So we have a few quests over here, and then we also have the cleansing, which I believe is up there. So, all right, we only have 3 more quest lines to go. Nice. So we ended up doing the quest for the warg that's up here. Now we can go turn this in, and this should complete another quest line for us. That is complete. And we got Alpha Warg done. So that means we have 2 more quest lines to go. Let's turn all of this in, and let's see. Okay, we have 1 more quest left, and it looks like we just have to kill a keeper. Keeper is dead. Turning this in, and that's Sisters of the Fjord complete. Now we can fly up here and turn these 2 in. There we go. And the Rune of Command. It looks like this is the last quest that we have to do. So we need to kill this guy right here. And we need to kill the megalith that's up here. Here he is. And bang. He's dead. Now we can turn these 2 in. And this should complete the entire quest line for the Howling Fjord. And this is the last one. Awesome. Finally. Now we just have 3 more zones to go for the achievement. Let me just double check. We have 3 more zones to go. It looks like this zone has 6 quest lines in it. This one has, let's see, looks like 9. And this one has a total of 11. So I think we should hit up the basin next, since it looks like it's a shorter zone, and then we can probably do the Storm Peaks and then Icecrown, or Icecrown Storm Peaks. I don't know. I would have to see. I kind of want to leave Icecrown for last because that's where Icecrown Citadel is and the final boss of this expansion. So maybe thematically Icecrown is last, but I'll just have to look it up. Now let's head to the Sholazar Basin and get these quest lines done. We've made our way to the Sholazar Basin, and this is going to be the first quest in here. There we go. And now we can get started with the zone. Let's do it. So we just finished every single quest in the base camp, and now we're going to turn in and search for bigger game. And that was our first quest line into the basin. So we just have 5 more to go. Let's go ahead and pick these up and keep going. So we just finished another quest line. It was called the Life Warden, and all I did was just kind of run around in this area and just kill mobs and turn quests in. That was pretty much it. It looks like we have 3 more quest lines to go, so I'm going to keep working on those, and hopefully I don't lose my mind by the time we're done with this expansion. Just flew around all of the kind of like the old, I guess the old temples, and now we're ready to turn this quest in. And after we finish this one, this should complete another quest line for us. Let's see, what do we have to do here? Okay, looks like just kill a bunch of stuff. Yeah, see if this is like faster than what I would do if I just normally killed these. This is significantly slower. Let me just fly through these guys and just kill them all real quick. Let's turn this quest in. Now that we finally killed 200 of those ghouls. There we go. We have Watching Over the Basin complete. So now we only have to do 2 more quest lines. And I know for a fact one of them is down here. I'm hoping that this one kind of branches out and leads to the other one. Okay, so I just finished another quest line, which was the Wolvars. And by turning this quest in, I got 28,686 reputation with the Oracles. Holy. And I guess it just made the other tribe hate me now. So that's good. I'm glad all of that work that I did just went for nothing. Now it looks like we're just going to work with the Oracles, and that's going to be our final quest line for the basin. Okay, so we ended up doing all of the quests for the Oracles. So now I can turn this quest in, and this should complete into the basin. So we are officially done with the Sholazar Basin, and now we head off to Storm Peaks. After we're done with Storm Peaks, we'll head into Icecrown, and that's going to be the last zone where we will finally get Loremaster of Northrend. All right, so we've made our way to the Storm Peaks, and I just checked. It looks like the Storm Peaks has a total of 9 quest chains. Hopefully it takes me roughly about the same time as all the other zones. From what I've seen, they're all roughly around 120 quests. We shall see. I'm gonna get started with these. All right, so we just finished our first quest line. We ended up going up here into the Brunhildar village. We just did a bunch of quests, running around killing stuff, and we ended up doing a quest line. 1 down, 8 more to go. I've been grinding and doing a bunch of these quests. Now I have a huge set to turn in. Hopefully some of these finish a quest line for us, and we're actually getting a lot of reputation with the Sons of Hodir, and we're almost revered with them, so that's very good. Let's see, 65.59. Oh, okay. Is it possibly this spike right here? Let's turn this quest in. And we are 4 out of 9 for the Storm Peaks. Hopefully we get some more turn-ins up here. Here is the Brood Mother's Nest. Let's place the egg here and the should bait her. We can kill her and possibly turn this in and get another quest line complete. Okay, so we lured the dragon. Now it's time to fly all the way back, turn this quest in, and it looks like this guy has one more quest for us. Now we have to wait to turn this quest in. So we ended up doing the quest for Loken, which was pretty much up here. You know, we got to witness the reckoning. Let's turn this in. And that completes the Loken quest line. Let's see, we have 4 more quest lines to go, and I see a couple of exclamation points down here. Let's go ahead and start working on the Frosthold quest camp, and then we can slowly work our way up towards the Snowdrift Plains. We have another quest to turn in, and this should give us another quest line. That was the Harpy Problems Complete. And we're also getting reputation with the Explorers League, as well as the Frostborn. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these are at Revered. We're making our way through these reputations. Not bad. Now we have to help Bran out and fly all the way up here. And I'll also pick up the quest from the Snowdrift Plains as well, so we can start working on that camp. But I'm hoping we're getting towards the end of the zone, which I think we are, because we've pretty much been everywhere but this northwest part. All right, I'm going to stay focused and I'm going to keep grinding. So we ended up doing a bunch of quests for Bran. The end of this turn-in should give us another quest line complete. And it did. Perfect. All right, that was the Norganon's shell. Now we're down to 2 more quest lines. I know there's one that is over here in this camp and one to go back to the Explorers League. So let me just go back here and see what they want me to do. And I'll work on these 2 quest lines now. We were just doing more quests at the Frosthold camp. I'm going to turn this in, and this should not do anything for us. That's okay. So we can fly to the Lonesome Watcher. And this is currently working on the Bringing Down the Iron Colossus quest line, if I'm not mistaken. So we've been grinding out quests with this big Iron Golem guy that's been walking around right here. And we can finally turn this in, which should complete another quest line. It did not. I'm about to lose my mind. Yeah, this is the last quest because it's giving out rares. Okay, so we'll just have to sit and probably wait 5 minutes until we fly all the way over here with Bran. And then we can turn this quest in, which will complete the second to last quest line. Let's go. After that long sequence of flying, we can finally come over here and turn this quest in. Where would this turn in be? This is right here in the wall. Okay. Bran, sir? Oh, okay, here they are. They're just RPing. Thank God. Okay, if I had to do that again, I would be very upset. Now we can turn this in, pick a ring, doesn't matter. And we just need to do one more quest line, and it's going to be up here in these Snowdrift Plains. So I'm going to get that done real quick so we can finally be done with the Storm Peaks. We've been doing a ton of quests near the Snowdrift Plains camp, and now we have the final quest of killing the big Iron Colossus. So let's see, how do we do that? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I thought we had an item in our inventory or something, but it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and turn this in, and bang. We got the Summit of Storm Peaks achievement. That's complete. And that pretty much wraps up everything for the Storm Peaks. Now, the last area we have for Northrend is going to be the Icecrown. So from what I've heard from multiple people is that this is by far the longest and most annoying zone to quest in the Northrend area. So we'll just have to see for ourselves. There's been some other areas that have been really annoying for me. Let's make our way over there. And I believe my first quest that I have is right here, and it's called Preparation for War. Once we make it into here, we can click on Current Zones and go ahead and put Icecrown on our tracking tab. And keep in mind, this place has 11 storylines. I'm hoping some of these are really fast, but I have a feeling they're not. Okay, so there looks like there's ships up here. Is this where I need to turn in my quest? I think so, actually. So this is what my friends were telling me about the ship being in different locations. So it looks like this is the main quest hub, and apparently just flies throughout the zone. So I'm going to go ahead and start picking all of these up. All right, well, let's start working on the Icecrown. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. I just did a series of like, I don't know, 10 quests, and we were already able to complete one quest line. That honestly like makes me feel a lot better about the zone. 1 down, 10 more more to go. So we've made our way back to the Shadow Vault, where we're actually have a quest camp set up, and we're slowly working our way through this area to the west. I also noticed I'm almost done with Explore Icecrown achievement, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this done real quick. So there we go. Oh, we don't have Crystal Song Forest. I see. Okay. I mean, that's like right there. Let's do that real quick before I forget. So we need to discover the Sun Reaver's command. Should be somewhere around here, right? Oh, okay. It's right here. And now getting this point should give me Explore all of Northrend. There we go. And we got a fat 25 achievement points for that. And we also have a Tabard of the Explorer. I also have Universal Explorer as well. But what is this? Let's see. Explore Eastern Kingdoms, Kalimdor, Outlands, Northrend, the areas revealed by Cataclysm, Pandaria, Draenor, the Broken Isles, Kultras, and Zandalar. Huh. Okay, I think that's pretty much explored everything in the game. I wasn't prepared to get that achievement. I'm going to continue to work on Icecrown, and I'll let you guys know every single time I finish a quest line. We ended up doing all of the quests over here on the left-hand side of the map, and then we made our way to the Fleshworks. So I'm about to turn the last quest in at the Fleshworks, and now we are officially 3 quest lines done. So we've been working on the Argent Vanguard quest camp, and I ended up turning a quest into the Siege Master, which, as you can see, got us exalted with the Argent Crusade. And now we're actually exalted with both the Argent Dawn and Argent Crusade, but that puts us at 73 exalted reputations. So far, we've gotten 3 exalted reputations out of Wrath of the Lich King. That's pretty exciting. We've been grinding a ton of quests all over the Icecrown area, and it looks like we have a few to turn in. So hopefully some of these finish a quest line for us, because I've been at it for a long time and I've barely made a dent in these quest lines. Let's see. So Saragosa's Fall is complete. Then we have this other quest, the No Rest for the Wicked, and that does complete a quest line for us. We got some more quests. We have a new exclamation point that popped up here. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much setting us all over the place with these quests. We should be close to a few more quest lines, because I think this guy has, what, 5 more quests left? So let's turn this in before the Gate of Honor, do all this, turn this quest in, turn that quest in, go back up here, probably pick this up. Yeah, and also we've been getting reputation with the Knights of the Ebon Blade, which we are halfway through honored with, and we've also been getting reputation with the Explorers League here and there, but nothing too substantial to move the needle. It actually didn't take too long, but we're finishing the Shattering the Shards, which we just had to run around and stop these shard rituals. That should have completed another quest, but it didn't. That's okay. What I find weird is that some quests are giving Knights of the Ebon Blade reputation, and some just aren't, even though it's from the same quest giver. I guess they did things different back in Wrath of the Lich King. All right, so I think we actually have been getting those questline updates. I guess you just haven't been popping up, or maybe I just missed them. But now we're going to turn in Tyrion's Gambit, which should complete another questline for us, and it was called the Heart of the Lich King. Now we are down to 3 more questlines. We're almost there. I can feel it. So we have this one, the Keeper's Favor, and then we also have the one in the Shadow Vault. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do the one up here first, and then probably start working on the Keeper's Favor after that. All right, and we have 2 more quests to turn in, and I believe these will complete another quest line. The Seeds of Chaos complete. And that finished seizing the Serenite. Yeah, that puts us at needing 2 more quest lines, and we'll be finally done with Icecrown. All right, so we did a whole bunch of quests for Vareth the Cunning in this little area right here, and I don't want to say it, but that was one of the worst quests I've ever done. Once you figured it out, it wasn't that bad, but just running around in that ghoul form wasn't that great. That was another quest line down, and it was the Malachris the Vile Hold. Now we just have 1 more left. We are so close to being done. I kind of hope that this is the last quest. I'm not gonna lie. I've done so many quests here, and my brain is just like fried at this point. This has got to be the end, right? We did all the things. The entire map's explored. I guess besides the Trials of the Champion, this part, but who cares? Nope. This is some more quests. All right. Now we have to fly all the way back down to the Argent Vanguard. Request aid from Alexstrasza, which is back to Dragonblight. So I looked it up because I just wanted to know for myself. We're about 7 or 8 quests away from finishing this, but we are on the right track, which was kind of worrying because when I moused over the quests, all the things didn't say it was part of a quest line. So I just wanted to double check and make sure that we're still good. And okay, now we fly all the way back to Icecrown again. All right, we gave the tier to Britain brand, and now we have to fly all the way back to the Argent Vanguard. I think this is the last quest. I think I am finally free of this prison that is called Wrath of the Lich King. Oh my god, I am. There it is. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 achievements, 8 quest lines finally complete. It only took me forever, a ton of procrastination, a ton of complaining, a ton of wowhead looking how to do some of this stuff up. I'm tired. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video, and I'm gonna check out the War Within beta. This episode, we ended up getting 3 reputations to Exalted, 415 achievement points. We did over 800 quests, and of course, we got Loremaster of Northrend. I will say real life got in the way of this episode, and that's why it was delayed for quite some time. But going forward, I should be on track to wrap things up before the War Within launches. Also, I'm super excited that they announced the launch date, and trying out stuff on beta has been really fun. Going forward, I'll probably be streaming some of the raids that they push out for beta just to test them out, just to see how fun they are and to see the interactions and to get some reps in on the monk. If you enjoy the content and want to support me, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. And as always, I'm super appreciative of everyone that watches my videos.